6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. First, the headlines. Finance Minister has reaffirmed the government's firm resolve to promote Islamic finance industry in the country. Minister for Planning says general elections in the country will be held on time. Foreign Minister of Belarus will arrive in Islamabad on a 2-day official visit to Pakistan tomorrow. The Delhi High Court has issued a notice to Chairman Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front Muhammad Yasin Malik on application of NIA to convert his life sentence into a death penalty. China is all set to launch the Shenzhou 16 crewed spaceship from its JKLF satellite launch center tomorrow. Pakistan will take on Japan in the Men's Junior Asia Cup 2023 in Oman today. And now the news in details. Finance Minister Ishaq has reaffirmed that the government's firm resolve to promote Islamic finance industry and eliminate interest-based system in Pakistan. Addressing the inaugural session of International Conference on Islamic Capital Market in Islamabad today, he said, "We are committed to achieve the goal of this transformation within the time frame of 5 years given by Federal Shariat Court." He said Pakistan has a strategic plan in place to develop Islamic finance. The finance minister announced that national savings has been directed to launch Shariat-compliant products for investors. Ishaq Dar said the finance division has constituted a steering committee for providing strategic guidelines regarding implementation of Federal Shariat Court's judgment on riba. Finance Minister Ishaq Dar has said that the government will present a business-friendly budget for the next fiscal year. He gave this assurance during a meeting with the delegation of Association of Builders and Developers of Pakistan in Islamabad today. He said that despite challenging situation, the government is working to set the economy on the path of stability and growth. Minister for Planning and Development Ahsan Iqbal has said that elections in the country will be held on time. Talking to the media in Lahore today, he said Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz leadership faced jails even in tough situations but never raised hue and cry. Ahsan Iqbal said no patriotic person can support negative propaganda being promoted by the PTI overseas social media against country's defense institutions. He said attacks on country's institutions cannot be termed political protest. To a question, he said Pakistan has met all conditions of International Monetary Fund and soon matters would be finalized which would definitely end uncertainty in the market. Prime Minister's Special Assistant Irfan Qadir has said resolution of conflict within the judiciary and upholding the principle of seniority cum fitness in the appointment of judges is the panacea to end the present crisis in the country. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad this afternoon, he said the Supreme Court should focus on resolution of its internal differences for the sake of political and economic stability in the country. He said judges should be elevated on the basis of seniority as it seems hard for junior judge who got out of turn promotion to maintain his independence. A 3-member bench of Supreme Court headed by Chief Justice Umar Ata Bandial has adjourned the hearing of ECP's petition regarding Punjab elections for an indefinite period. At the outset, the Attorney General informed the court that the Supreme Court review of judgments and orders Bill 2023 has become a law. As per the new law, the scope of review and appeal are the same now. The Attorney General said the review could only be heard by a larger bench and raised objections to the 3-judge panel hearing the case. The National Assembly will resume its session at the Parliament House in Islamabad tomorrow at 1 p.m. Besides legislative business, the House will discuss matters of national and international importance. Governor Balochistan Malik Abdul Wali Khan Kakkar has said that the government is striving to promote cross-border trade activities with Iran and Afghanistan. Talking to a delegation of Qila Saifullah led by Nawabzada Mahmood Jogazei in Quetta today, he said poverty from Balochistan can be eradicated by expanding the border trade. The governor said the opening of new trade routes at Taftan, Chaman, Nushki, Badini and Qamardeen points will increase the economic and commercial activities in Balochistan. This is Radio Pakistan. Foreign Minister of Belarus, Sergei Elnik, will arrive in Islamabad on a 2-day official visit to Pakistan tomorrow. He is visiting Pakistan at the invitation of Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. The two foreign ministers will hold wide-ranging talks covering a range of topics of bilateral interest. They will further undertake an overview of bilateral relations and explore enhanced cooperation in political, economic, defense, and science and technology domains. Pakistan and Belarus enjoy close and cordial relations. The Delhi High Court has issued a notice to Chairman Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front Mohammad Yasin Malik on the application of notorious National Investigation Agency demanding that his life sentence be converted into a death penalty. The court has sought the appearance of Mohammad Yasin Malik on 9th August this year. The JKLF chairman is already facing a life sentence in New Delhi's infamous Tihar jail. Meanwhile, pro-freedom leaders and organizations in their statements in Srinagar have cautioned that the Hindutva-inspired Bharatiya Janata Party regime is conspiring to hang Mohammad Yasin Malik to regain the losing popularity in the elections next year. Jammu and Kashmir Democratic Freedom Party and All-Party Hurriyat Conference leaders Khadim Hussain and Sayyid Sibte Shabir Qummi said that National Investigation Agency filed a plea in the Delhi High Court for conversion of life sentence into death penalty for Yasin Malik at the behest of the Modi-led Indian regime. Hurriyat leaders and organizations have appealed the international human rights bodies to stop India from using its kangaroo courts to punish Kashmiri leaders. Japan has put its ballistic missile defenses on alert, vowing to shoot down any projectile fire by North Korea and threatens its territory. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, talking to reporters in Tokyo, said any North Korean missile launch would be a serious violation of UN Security Council resolutions. Japan's defense ministry in a statement also said, "We will take measures against ballistic and other missiles that are confirmed to land in our territory." The 75th International Day of UN Peacekeepers is being observed today to highlight the role of UN peacekeeping forces for world peace. Over the past 75 years, United Nations peacekeepers have saved countless lives for global peace and security. The day commemorates the efforts of the United Nations to eliminate human sufferings by establishing a situation of lasting peace in countries with wars and internal conflicts. The Foreign Office in a statement today said Pakistani peacekeepers will continue to serve with honor and a distinction at hotspots around the world. In Ukraine, a military facility with 5 fighter jets have been damaged in Russian airstrikes and missiles. In a statement in Kyiv, Commander-in-Chief of Ukraine's armed forces, Valery Zizil, said up to 40 missiles and 35 drones were launched during the overnight attack. China is all set to launch the Shenzhou 16 crewed spaceship tomorrow from Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center. The China Manned Space Agency said today the spaceship will carry 3 astronauts and it is the second flight mission this year. The Shenzhou 16 crew will stay in orbit for about 5 months. Pakistan will take on Japan in the Men's Junior Asia Cup 2023 at Salalah in Oman this evening. The match will start at 7:15 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. And finally, the weather. Wind, dust, thunderstorm, rain with few hailstorms and isolated heavy falls is expected in Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Upper and Eastern Sindh, Northeast Balochistan and Kashmir during the next 12 hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.